Jazz 11 turnovers have not helped in this first half. Beautiful pass. Dejounte ball knocked out of his hands. Reed Shepherd to the rack for two.
It's got to be done on this end.
Nice job. Sends the ball, took it away from Thompson. Jazz have a 3-on-2. To the rack. Oh my, wicked play. You talk about that last bucket. Let him stop that idea. Durant slides into front court off to the big fella. Adams turns, punishes the rim.
Yeah, he says this is how you do it if the Jazz can capitalize.
Split puts it on the floor, no look pass. Easiest bucket the Jazz, 8 of 8. There's V. Drives, throws it inside. Anderson up and under. Missed the gimme in.
We're going to call offensive players like Lowry and Keontae involved. They've just got to hit shots. And you talk about the offensive woes when you only muster up 75 points.
Tate scores for the first time. There's a turnover. Kogi will flush it down. Final minute. Flip. Inside. And Jazz are out of the knockout rounds of the Cup. And so they go to Memphis and home against Dallas to fill those.
Answers those 50-50 balls, the block shots, you know, the extra rebound. That's what he does.
Mitchell, ball pass, Walsh, oh, mercy, a vicious dump by Donovan Mitchell. Brown uses a big Tillman screen, he's poked at by Mobley. Brown pulls up, Wheeler on the rebound, eventually grabbed by Mitchell, outleaks Mobley. Here's Mitchell.
Got to do a better job of that.
Step back long, 2 over Walsh. There's a rebound by Mobley. Mobley cruises inside and thumps it home. Evan Mobley started this possession out on Mitchell. Mitchell turns Simons inside out. Off it goes to Tyson. Mobley grabs the offensive rebound, lost, gets it back and hammers it home.
The fact that Evan Mobley, there he is, great offensive rebound.
Part of being that #1 option, Brad, if you don't have it going from the field, make yourself useful in other ways.
He's had a triple-double just by playing hard.
Garland, no. Mobley, yes. McBride. And a foul call on quickly. Get that man the ball. He's also hit his last 9. Nice feet inside. Barnes to battle. Barnes averages 5 assists. Knicks with a 13-point lead. Clarkson to Hart. Hart, clear path to the basket. Terrible defense that time by the Raptors, and they need another timeout. The lead is 15 right there. Yep. Murray boils the runner. Hart, catch, fire, can't get it.
Kraft just plays some defense at that time, and they get back in transition.
And that's where they lead the NBA in fast break points. Great rebound taken by Quickly.
Barnes, the only player in double digits. He has 14.
Quickly, alley-oop, beautiful play. Abaji throws it down.
Oh, amazing crazy. Got to watch him off the bounce here.
5 seconds. Quickly. Pass inside. Barnes. Able to
He's been incarcerated.
2 for 7. Just 6 points. And another steal. Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
Another defensive gem leads to a slam dunk. Barnes couldn't get it.
See, he's Memphis, Mike. He can't elevate.
Clarkson running the floor and throws it down. Just 9 points for Ingram. He's the Raptors' leading scorer. And with Toronto playing second game back-to-back as Kolek and Towns connect. Tyler Kolek off the bench.
Kick out. Maxey tried to dribble through a couple of honks. Couldn't do it.
I'm telling you, this Hawks defense is a little bit different than it was last year or in years past.
Cutting a song loop in a game. Garland back in. Along with Snow. Again. And we took no credit for it. 6 seconds.
North Goodman.
Maybe a little. Alexander Walker the steal. Johnson with a hammer.
Went baseline and then dropped it up the middle.
Back for this guy since November 8th. Sixers playing in the paint a lot. And a great pass from Embiid to quick and grind.
Again, that weak and strong touch.
Oh, yeah.
They're great in fourth quarter. So this is a good sign. That is two. Grimes with a baseline hammer.
There's a different sense of urgency on this end of the floor for the Hawks.
Sasha getting out ahead of everybody. Starts the scoring in the extra frame.
Here comes Avi, another runner. Underthrows Kamara, makes a great pass behind the back in one fluid motion to Williams for the two-hand jam. That was a sensational play by Kamara. Tipped by Sharp, but recovered by Mitchell. He'll peel out, long lead pass. Throw to Williams, who will just flip an 11 for Avia this afternoon. Blazers by 2. Mitchell, nice pass inside Dort. SGA leaves it off here in the corner. Wallace operating. Nice cut from the opposite point. 66-63 Blazers. The only team to beat the Thunder this year. Holmgren a drop step into the two-hand jam.
He was prepared to take a charge, but that pass went right over the top of his head.
Love to Grant. Grabbed by Mitchell, leaking out James Williams. Wide open for the dunk.
They set themselves up to have that, but here late in the game, the mistakes.
Oh, sharp right into the lane.
How he's involved in the actions and then all the back tackling and offensive rebounding in basketball.
Jaden rips it away. He's got a breakaway. He'll throw it down with the right hand. Defense to offense, and the Wolves now take a 2-point lead.
He turned sideways that time. He was kind of nonchalant and throw it back in. It's not as easy to do anymore.
DiVincenzo, the setup for Gobert inside. Perfectly placed. Dillingham sneaks his way to the free throw line. Spins the shot, no. Dillingham shooting 37% this season, and Cornette runs the floor and gets rewarded. 6-point game. Randall to Rudy, could not finish. Edwards, he'll attack inside and dunking through for 2.
Around the rim at the time, but that one was well outside the paint.
Beautiful feed from Fox. Sohan able to rock the rim. 6th turnover of the half. And Jalen Clark gets the steal. Now to Edwards, inside Randall, all alone for 2. Green again over Rudy, same results. Randall up ahead, DiVincenzo beats Rudy running the floor, and he throws it down for 2.
Great run up by Gobert that time.
Edwards against Barnes. DiVincenzo up top, still 6 to shoot. Reed inside, McDaniels for the flush.
Got San Antonio in the blender, baby.
One thing you can't deny is that Memphis does have some very talented young players that have been contributing at a high level for them early on.
Big time, DeRozan took the bump. Eubanks!
Already at the midway point.
Fatman laid it through, tipped away. Westbrook got it back, found Eubanks. Monk fights over the screen. Good help by Renault, and they get the turnover. Good ball screen defense by the Kings. Brian Carter. Ellis on Williams, gets over the screen. The lob for Edey and the slam. Into the corner, Aldama got Monk in the air and draws the hit. All intents and purposes, Katie, they've taken good care of the ball. Jackson inside, punches it, and sends it with his chest. Jackson Jr. working on Renault, got to that left hand, and punched it. It's Monk. It's 1 of 5 from deep tonight. Williams. Up high and down by Edey. Levine on Coward. Gets over the screen. Good help by Renault. Wow, he fell, but it got to Edey somehow. And he's still nursing that a little bit. That's why he's not.
Well, you know, he doesn't really play back-to-back. You know, in the last 6 years, he's only played a handful.
As good as anybody in the NBA. In fact, the best in the NBA. Doncic. Here he is down the middle. Pass on. And score. Remember, 26 was the biggest lead, so it's been cut by 10.